Hi, my name is Amber. Welcome back to my channel, Books and Beaches. So we are about an hour out, probably even a little less now, to the Booktube Besties Retreat for the summer of 2023. So I'm so excited to be attending again. So I figured I would take you guys along and just kind of do a mini reading vlog. There's gonna be lots of time as I look at the schedule here for reading sprints, which I always love reading sprints when we do them during the retreat, and then I never end up participating the rest of the year. So I need to really kind of figure that one out, but I'm super excited. Currently, I am about 20% into Dark Corners by Megan Golden. I have both the e-arc and the audio arc of it, and the audio has been fantastic so far because it has a podcast element similar to The Night Swim by Megan Golden, which it's a sequel, but not necessarily same storyline, but same like main character. I believe her name is Rachel. Yes, so she's got a podcast. It's been great so far. So really enjoying that. Looking forward to continuing my reading and just kind of participating in all of the fun that is going to go on. We will see how late I stay up tonight. That first night is always interesting, but it's so cool because there are so many different people from so many different time zones, and I just look forward to finding all of these new people to follow, and whether or not I'll find some new YouTubers to follow, which is great. And I'm really excited to just talk books for the next 24 hours. So I do have to decide what book I'm going to share about, because they let everyone do kind of a short, quick like share out on a book that you want to talk about. So I do have to figure out which one I'm going to talk about, but I have lots of great options for this year. So can't wait to get started. And like I said, I'll take you guys along for the ride. Who knows what I will get up to. I know when I attended in winter slash, it must have been winter, February, I completed a puzzle, and I do have a puzzle picked out for this time. We will see if I get to it or not. So we will go from there. So just a little behind the scenes setup of what I've got going on for the Besties Retreat. So I do have my audiobook set up here, because that's primarily where I listen to most of my audiobooks is on my iPad. I've got my Goodreads open already because I was trying to figure out what book I wanted to talk about. Plus I was kind of updating some of my lists. I keep a Goodreads, I keep a spreadsheet, I even keep like a paper copy of what I read each month. We're slacking in July a little bit, but I'll have I will have Zoom up here on my computer, and then I've got the schedule down here, I've got my refreshments, I'm planning another camping trip, so I've got that there, but yeah, I've kind of got everything here that I need for the night, even though my printer was running out of ink. So just a little behind the scenes look at my desk. This is also where I get ready every day, so you'll find all of my makeup here, and my little mini collection of rubber ducks. I have some more at my desk at work too. So just a little mini shot of the behind the scenes of what my setup looks like. And yes, I do have my Kindle. I actually just installed a magnet on here because I saw it on TikTok. I put a magnet here because I had this pop socket, which is the magnet pop socket that I never use on my phone because I use loopy cases now. Not sponsored. But they said you could put that there, and then your pop socket works with your Kindle, and it's just easily removable. Not with one hand, obviously. The magnet's pretty strong. But yeah, so random thing I saw on TikTok, but that is the behind the scenes look for my setup this weekend. So another random behind the scenes clip for this weekend. Now, most of you probably see this in a lot of the backgrounds of my videos, and these shelves are out of control. So while I listen to my audiobook this weekend, my hope is during some of the reading sprints, I can take control of this area and just kind of figure out how I want to handle it. So I have tons of books up here. Those are all the ones that I'm kind of waiting for my mom to read because she likes to read the books after I finish them. And then I've got all kinds of new ones in this area here. I just did a book haul not too long ago. I think that's up on my channel already. So I've got all of these books down here that I've got to find someplace for. Some of these I've read, some of these I haven't. And I just don't have like my perfect shelving figured out yet. So I need to figure out what the best system for me is, especially with when I keep getting in new books. So that is something I'm going to attempt to tackle this weekend as well. All right, so I'm channeling my inner Krista right now from Books and Jams and attempting to vlog a little bit. Right now we are on a little bit of a reading sprint, and I have found that it is best if I listen to my audiobook and work on a puzzle. So I am in about 44% of the way through Dark Corners. I'm really liking it, and I'm not sure if I've said this before, but it is definitely one I think people should listen to as an audiobook and not just read physically, because the podcast elements are really good. So, and I'll have to look up who the voice narrator is, but they're doing an excellent job, even at like diversifying the voices. So, let's see here. I don't know. I never can figure out how I can flip this darn camera around, but I will flip it around here and kind of show you what my setup is looking like right now. All right, so I moved from my office to my kitchen, and yes, you can see my place is decorated like the beach, but I've got my audiobook and my Kindle because I do have both copies of that, and then I've got my computer balanced up there, and I just have puzzle pieces everywhere, but I am trying my best to get this done. But it's just how I work. It's just how I focus. I like to kind of do two things at once. So got everybody there, everyone's reading, and yeah, so that's how it's gone so far. So I realized I never really recorded an end to my Booktube Besties vlog. Not that that was all that exciting. I mean, the event was great. It's always exciting, but my vlog is not going to be that exciting, but that's okay. I did end up finishing the audiobook I was listening to, which was Dark Corners by Megan Golden, the second book in the Rachel Crowell series, I think. I know it's Rachel, which is great because that actually crossed off 2 books off my NetGalley because I had both the ebook and the audiobook. I ended up finishing my puzzle, so that was pretty exciting. And this puzzle was like a $3 find at half price books, so happy to have that done. Although it was one of the hardest puzzles I think I've ever done, because they were all very irregular shaped pieces. So anyways, it was a great event. I am so thankful to Krista, Sarah, Lindsay, and Amanda for putting on such a fun event. But I do forget what it's like to be on Zoom all day long. I haven't done that since we were doing school at home. So that is going to wrap up everything for this little quick vlog. More to come in my monthly wrap up on my thoughts on the book and whatnot. So thanks for joining me today. And as always, if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.